Welcome back everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make a dosa batter. Now dosa is a little bit like an Indian style crepe, although that's probably not doing it justice. Dosa is made with a fermented rice batter, and I'm going to show you how to use your yogurt maker to control that fermentation time, making sure you get a consistent batter every time you make it. Now this recipe uses some specialty Indian ingredients, which you might have a little bit of trouble finding, so you can make a simplified version. If there is a local Indian supermarket nearby, then try and get your hands on these ingredients. We've got some idli rice or dosa rice, some chana dal, some urad dal, some fenugreek seeds, and some poha, which is a flattened rice. Check out the blog post for tips and tricks and simple substitutes. So we'll leave the poha for later when we get to the blending stage. For now, we have to soak the rest of these dried ingredients. Combine the rice, dal, and fenugreek seeds in a large bowl. Rinse in water and drain. Add around 6 cups of water to the bowl, cover and leave this to soak away from direct sunlight for 6 hours or overnight. After soaking, drain the rice and dal and keep the soaking liquid. Transfer the rice and dal to the Vibe blender jug and add 1/4 cup of poha and 1 cup of the soaking water. Replace the lid and blend on smoothie mode for 40 seconds. Scrape down the sides and then blend again for another 30 seconds. You're looking for a fine, smooth texture where the batter is flowing easily, not too runny and not too thick. Pour the batter into your yogurt jar and replace the lid. Sit the yogurt jar into the base of the yogurt maker and fill up the water bath to the tall line indicator. Replace the lid of the yogurt maker and punch in your settings. Set the temperature to 30 degrees Celsius and the time to 12 hours and hit confirm to begin incubation. The dosa batter has been fermenting for 12 hours now, so it's time to have a look at it and get it to the right consistency. We're going to season it with a little bit of salt and then it's time to cook. Whisk in a teaspoon of salt, and then once you're ready to cook, take some of the batter into a separate bowl and add a little bit of water until you get the right consistency. You want pouring consistency, but not watery. Next, heat a cast iron pan over medium-high heat and add some ghee. Take a ladle full of batter and pour it right into the center of the pan, using a spatula to spread it right to the edges of the pan. Allow it to cook on this side for 2 to 3 minutes. You'll know when it's ready when the edges start to crisp up and it lifts off the pan easily. It should be golden brown. Once it's golden and crisp and you can easily lift it off the pan, gently fold it over onto itself and it's ready to serve immediately. So there we go, we've got really nice crispy dosa here, ready to serve with your favorite condiments, pickles, yogurt, a little bit of dal, however you like it. This is going to make you very happy. Using the yogurt maker to ferment a product like this takes weather out of the equation, meaning you get the same consistent result every time you make it. Dosa can be tricky to perfect. It can take a little bit of trial and testing, but do stick with it. It's well worth your patience, and it's a really great way to introduce more fermented foods into your regular diet. Check out the blog post on this one for more tips and tricks, and if you give it a go for yourself, then let us know what you think in the comments section below. Hit subscribe to see more of our Luvele life recipes, and if you enjoyed this video today, then give it a like for us, and we'll be back really soon with another recipe.